Good morning. Minister of Finance, Honorable Ato Ahmed Shide, Chairman of Steering Committee, Your Excellency Jirma Biru, Board Chairman, Your Excellency General Yilma Madrasa, CEO Ethiopian Investment Holdings, Dr. Brook Tai, CEO of Ethiopian Airlines Group, Ato Mesfin Tasso, senior representations from governments and executive management of EAG, members of the diplomatic corps, partners, lenders, and investors, contractors and suppliers, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, all protocol duly observed. I'm greatly honored to address this esteemed forum today and to make these remarks on behalf of the African Development Bank, but more particularly on behalf of our Vice President, Solomon Quenor, Vice President for Private Sector, Infrastructure and Industrialization of the African Development Bank. I would like to extend a special thanks to the Ministry of Finance, Ethiopian Airlines Group, and their advisors, DAR, KPMG, and Clyde and Company, for the collaborative organization for this project showcase. I think we can applaud for our guest. For us, this mandate is more than a transaction. It embodies a Pan-African vision for integration and global economic success. With a financing target of USD 10 billion, these projects will be the largest aviation infrastructure initiative ever undertaken in the continent. It is therefore fitting that Africa's largest infrastructure financier is fully mobilized to anchor this project. As mandated lead arranger, global coordinator, and book runner, the African Development Bank is strongly committed to working with lending partners to bring these projects to life. This mandate builds on decades of partnership between the African Development Bank, the Ethiopian government, and Ethiopian Airlines. Investing in a new global hub for Ethiopian Airlines Group is anchoring a Pan-African asset that will first take Africa to the world and bring the world to Africa. Second, accelerate intra-African intercontinental connectivity for trade and investment. And third, transform the African aviation industry with spillover benefits locally, regionally, and across the continent. It is also about investing in a state-of-the-art airport whose location at the lower elevation than the current hub will enable considerable CO2 emission savings. In addition to the MLA mandate, the African Development Bank has earmarked USD 500 million financing for this project. It is also providing holistic support in the form of substantial concessional on lending financing from the African Development Fund, as well as technical assistance towards SME development and urban planning. Of course, this project is also lined up to feature prominently at the upcoming African Investment Forum to be held in Rabat from 26 to 28 November this year. I wish to acknowledge the presence of our AIF partners and take the opportunity to invite you all to the event, during which a boardroom will be dedicated to this session. The President of the African Development Bank will send an invitation to the Minister of Finance for him to chair the boardroom alongside the CEO of the Ethiopian Airlines Group. Today, we invite you to the project's showcase to exchange with the sponsors, its advisors, and ourselves. Our engagement today and going forward gives an opportunity to co-create this legacy project. We will be listening attentively to your feedback and suggestions as constructive contribution towards the finalization and the financing of this project finance structure. I thank you.